Okay, everyone, welcome to the Colorado State Rams Dynasty here on Twitch and YouTube. Everybody, and we're going to do something which we have not done really ever, and that is to do so with a cam. I'm going to try to keep kind of a close eye on the stream here, because I don't want to have it lag too far behind. If it does, then I'll just kill the cam. But this will be the Colorado Buffaloes Dynasty here. That's another season of college football is about to kick off. Colorado's football program is in your hands. Sign the new contract. I guess a contract extension. So got an A plus for prestige. They can see the records going back to when I was hired. Let me see. There was the record in 2011. How's that for change? Go from 2012. Go from 1-11 in 2012 to 8-5 in 2013. 5-7 in 2014. Okay, a little bit of a setback. And then three consecutive bowl bids. 2015, 2016, and 2017. Of course, winning the BC, winning it all in 2016, winning the BCS. The other two with Rose Bowl appearances booked. Sandwiched in between. Okay. We're going to go to the coaching carousel. Find out whether or not nice. Okay, Florida State was fired after failing to meet his goals. Joshua Waller had his contract expire. Okay. Unexpected jobs. Nobody. Bak Patu, 5-year contract extension. I don't think it was that. But anyway, we're going to go to players leaving. And I'm going to try to get a little bit closer here, because I know that light is kind of annoying. Actually, I'll just get a little bit further to kind of minimize that light. This will not be my usual position. This is not the usual position I sit in. I just sit here because this way you don't have to see a side view of me. Though I may have to change that. Okay. Or at least kind of lean up here like this. Coach changes. Okay, I'm more interested in the Pac-12. Head coach. Contract extension. You can see my record, 49-18. 8-3 versus the rivals, 16-9 versus the top 25 bowl record 3-1. And a quick review here. I'm not sure just what sort of. I'm not sure where they get the fourth one from. But anyway, head coach. Okay. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. Apparently, I get to keep my staff, which is good. By the way, guys, those of you who saw my, let's see you buffs, saw my Georgia State Dynasty. I think it was the Georgia State Dynasty. It might have been the CU buff or the CSU Rams Dynasty. But I didn't notice that I noticed some sort of noise. Well, just before we started recording, I found out what that noise was. Turns out somebody decided to try to bust out the window. The back window. The window of the north entrance. Yeah, that was no fun. Yeah, that didn't look very fun. Anyway. Steve Hardy is transferring to UNM. Persuasion. All right. Okay. You're only a freshman, dude. Okay, everybody else is going in the graduated pro draft. Let me see. Okay, persuaded to say. Okay, he's a senior. Cortez, Phillips, Hickman, Cooper, quarterback. So they'll get a new quarterback this year in 2018. Wide receiver. He's expected to go in the seventh round. Really? Must be rich on wide receivers this year. Everybody else is graduating, probably also to the NFL. Probably. No. I think I'll keep that with the Virginia Tech too. Okay. We'll save that again. Every step here. See you buffs. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I made the references. I noticed that mysterious sound there is too. The one gamer having her home broken into while she was actually streaming And for several minutes you could actually see the criminals walking in through their house. So if I suddenly hear any strange noise, and I go to investigate, I will leave the stream running. You can see, no surprise. So redshirting, those guys probably improve their chances at the pros. In the case of Bryson Williams, probably improves his chances of getting drafted at all. No players want to come to see you. All right. Recruiting. So, yeah. We're in a battle for everybody. That's not a terrible surprise. Round 1, round 2, round 7 draft pick. So I will leave the stream running. Should I have to depart to investigate something here? Whatever noise that is. You're not sure whether it's just somebody trying to get in the building where I live, whether it's gangs or what. See you. But I for one would not want to fall in the same trap that another gamer wound up in. The same situation rather. And with all this swatting business going on, that's messed up. Okay, got no team needs. Got 9 visits scheduled. Okay. I'll check the scouting here. We're going to scout these guys. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's say scouting is done. Casey Thompson, bust. Joe Larkin, bust. Okay, scout everyone but the last 2. I think it's pretty safe to say I'm going to get Danny Staley. He doesn't seem to be very interested in anybody else. So I'll just skip the points for him. I'll put in 3,000 to get this guy. Mainly because I don't need to get points for Danny Staley. And if I play my card right, I ought to be able to get him and Staley. $3,000 points. And I get 11,500 points recruiting. Let me see. I'm trying to get him at 1,500. Wait a minute. I went way beyond that. I'll try to get him at 1,500. I'm not sure if I'm going to get him away from OU. I'll come back to Spencer Washington. I'll put in 500 for this guy for now. For Brandon White. If I need to put in more, if I can do it, I'll do that. 56. And he's fully scouted. I'm not inclined to put more points. And he doesn't have a scholarship. We'll give him a scholarship. Because he can always use it for other things. Boise State can have this guy at 55. Really? No. And I don't care if this guy goes to Washington or whoever. Arizona State can have that guy. I offered the scholarship. That's all I can do. That's all I'm willing to do. I might have to concede Spencer Washington. Come on. Controller work. 2,000 to get this guy. That's the one thing I think the reason why I'm jumping up like this, even though it's not what I normally do with this controller, is because of where I'm positioned. I'm just gonna let that guy go. Him, nah, not interested. He comes. Let's just be red-shirted. Let's just be red-shirted. not even interested. I don't think a scholarship would even lure him. I really don't. Okay. I'll show you how many guys have committed to the team so far. Really? Okay, show you how many guys I've got on the team so far. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not as successful as with the Colorado State Rams team. I'd say I got nearly 4,000 more points I can put. I can put 500 more on this guy because I don't need many more than that to land him. Five hundred more on this guy. I want there to be no doubters. At least now 500 more on this guy. And the rest, let's see, Staley, I know I'm going to get the rest on DJ Woods. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I had that many more points. I want to lower it down to 2,500. Actually 2,000. I get a big old 1,300 point lead. I don't need that many points. Okay, 10,000. Okay. Danny Staley, I think it's a foregone conclusion. I'm probably going to get him. Let's see. I'm second place for this guy. distant second. I'm in a near second for this guy. This guy I'm probably going to lose because we're talking OU. And if I'm gonna lose him, I'd rather to lose him to OU or New Mexico State. So I'm gonna put the other 900 or so. There we go. And okay. It's still there. It's still doing its thing. So that's good. See you Buffs. See you Buffs. That's good. I'm able to actually do it. Can't have a camera and all this other stuff. Guess in the chat room, you may want to tell me how good it sounds. It looks. Signing day. I think I'll use that to get on Roku, open up Twitch. And look at it myself. Okay. So anyway, find myself on Twitch TV, on my Roku. Oh, not bad. I don't look bad on my TV. Okay, now I will see. Maurice is committed to LSU. Okay. Not too surprising. DJ Wood. OJ Woods is committed. Stanley is committed. I figured he would. Spencer Washington is committed to Mexico State. Fun and loss. Have fun in the Sun Belt. Georgia State will have fun playing your ass. Jimmy is committed to San Jose State. Brandon White is committed to our team. Jared is committed to our team. Jared will be redshirted. Casey is committed to our team. I don't even know if Casey will even make our team. Sign a four-star prospect. Sign a gem prospect. Sign a three-star prospect. Sign a prospect. Times 8. So we'll count the number of guys who signed on. In total, once we save the dynasty here. See you Buffs. See you Buffaloes. See you Buffaloes. Signing day. Review of the signings. Okay. Let's just get rid of the prospects that are committed. See where this other guy committed to here. I think that was to FIU or LSU. Okay. Yeah, remove him. Remove him. Mark Seward. Assuming you actually make their team, we'll be playing across from you. Okay. We got 14 guys total. We got DJ Woods. We got Staley easily. Over Big Ten rival. No, not Big Ten. We got Staley away from Kansas's rival, OU. I think it has something to do with him getting word that Kansas is going to the Conference USA. That's probably what drove him away. Of course, there's always K-State. Okay. These guys, I'm not really interested in it. Particularly this guy. Yeah, he probably won't even make the team. If I had to cut somebody, he would be first. We handily got Frank Williams and Sam Robertson. Oh yeah, we stole. And we got O'Neal away from Washington. Oh, we convincingly got Ooh, he stole one from Texas. We stole one from Texas. Nice surprises. We got Alice Coley from Washington, Stanford, Cal, and Oregon. We lured them all away. Let's see, the nearest school, oh, it doesn't say that. But those were his top 5. Oh, wow, oh, wow. Hometown kid, home state kid. Didn't want to go anywhere. Proximity to home. Washington State, nowhere close. Auburn, definitely nowhere close. Same with Alex McGee. BYU, he didn't want to go there. Just not a religious person. Arizona State, Arizona. Didn't want to go there. Kind of surprised. Wow. Colorado State, number 5 in his list. Really. Wow. How far is Clifton, Colorado away from Fort Collins? Can't be that far. Cortez. Yeah, he was not interested in any of the schools at back east. Illinois, Arizona, Illinois, Auburn, West Virginia, or Southern Miss. Al Harris, and we got the Al Harris, the JUCO from Greenville, Texas. Easily. Not bad if I say so myself. Not bad at all if I say so myself. So we'll save the Dynasty again just to make sure that it's saved. And because we removed the prospects. CU Buffs. Advancing to the next stage. Position changes. Not gonna be any there for me. I don't manually change positions. I might switch people around on the depth chart. Happen a little quick. Well, whatever. See you Buffs. See you Buffs. Position changes. The only one I'm really interested in is who my quarterback is going to be. Starting quarterback. The junior Victor Parker. Schmidt. He's also a junior. Jones, a freshman. No, because I didn't make any changes. I just reviewed them. Okay, I know for a fact that's already saved. training results. Give me it. I look a little distant here now. I'm trying to keep the light away from me. My face here. See you buffs. See you buffs. Okay, training results. Quarterback position. Victor Parker. He went up 5 to 89. Schmidt. He went up 84. John Jones. Freshman red shirt. Went up to 61. Basically, he's Colorado Springs. Air Force Academy, Colorado. I don't think Air Force Academy has its own community. Cut players. I know one tackle offhand that will get cut. I'm trying to move to a different camera position here. Move the camera to a different position here. This way you get a facial view of me, not a side view of me. See you buffs. See you buffs. Okay, my general rule of thumb is anybody 60 is rated 64 down to 55 gets redshirted. Anybody below that is cut. And just so it's easier. Let's see. I cannot cut this player. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut. I can't cut him. I will redshirt him. I think I can. Quarterback, halfback. No. He's not at 54 or below. None of them are. Okay, and that's what I... 54 or below. Actually, yeah. Unless of course I cannot cut him. Red shirt for somebody like say 54 and below is not going to improve him. There's just no hope. Unless he is the only guy at that position. See ya. I'll have to put up with one right tackle. I'll have a left tackle in there. I'm no longer in a need to have to keep players that are just pathetic. Okay. Strong safety. Did I jump? No, I did not. Richard Hayden. Senior kicker. He's a night. Richmond Hayden, I should say. Sorry, Richmond. Punting contest. Well, one of them can be a kickoff specialist. No problem. See you buffs. I'd rather have an extra kicker for like say a kickoff position. Anyway. See you buffs. Well, let me make sure that's saved right. Custom conferences. I believe this is where I'll be setting up the recruiting board, I think. And all that other stuff, so I will want to. Thanks, King. I figured the $100 I spent on the graphics card. No, I don't want to reset my tree. That I put in here would make a huge difference. And it has. Okay. Save the Dynasty. So in case somebody decides to crash into a utility pole, see you buffs. They can another place where I used to live that actually happened once. They're out of nowhere. I forget what I was doing, but powers went out in the building. Later found out that somebody had ran into a utility pole. Okay, custom conferences. Now this will not be very complicated. Having had experience with this. So having had practiced this before, you can see the Pac-12 division layout, which makes geographic sense. I focused a lot on geography. Okay, so we will go back to the ACC, make some changes here. Kick Syracuse back to the American. Excellent. Yeah. And just keep the ACC as an 11-team conference. And I know it's kind of an odd number, but so is the American Conference. It's an 11-team conference now. Big 12. Texas. To the SEC. Texas belongs in the SEC. I think this is the dynasty where I still have Missouri in the SEC. I plan to put Missouri back where they rightfully belong. Sorry, but Kansas goes to Conference USA West. That makes logical sense. So you could say the Big 12 becomes the Big 8 once again. Big 10. No changes there. Toledo has learned to swim in the Big Ten. Talking about a sea of sharks. Florida Atlantic. I'm putting in the Sun Belt. Oh, really? Uh-huh. Well, the West is full. I just hate it when this game makes the realigning of conferences a lot harder than what it should be. I'll get back to that. Mac. Bowling Green. I don't really like to make this move. Okay, I'll get back to that. Mount West definitely no changes. Everything stays as is. Pac-12 again, no changes. SEC. Houston. Sun Belt. So SEC becomes basically a 10-team conference. Not bad. Troy. My solution to Conference USA? Now Florida Atlantic goes to the Sun Belt. I knew if I worked my way out of it. Okay. The MAC. Put them in the independents. No, really. Okay. We'll do it this way. And then put Ball State. Back in the conference. Yeah, we'll just kind of realign Central Michigan. But Eastern Michigan in the East. I don't know why Kent State and Ohio and Miami are all in the East. I'll have to break that down. I don't think divisions is really going to matter a whole lot. You get in that micro. I'm also going to move the Pac-12 championship out of Denver. That I'm also going to do. I'll do that as soon as I get all these other changes. Okay, Arkansas State. Okay. So again, we'll just confirm the changes. They aren't much. They're not many. Just cosmetic, really. ACC. The American. The Big 10 or a Big 12 rather. Big 10. Looks like everything's in order there. Conference USA. Troy is in the East, as it rightfully should be. Talking about Troy, Alabama. I'm not quite sure where Marshall is. We'll leave Mississippi State in the West. But once again, the big move I hated to make was Bowling Green. I really hated to make that move. But I just did not see any other way around it. The MAC. Just simply took Bowling Green out of the MAC. And put Eastern Michigan in the East. Mountain West Conference. Yeah, no changes there. Pac-12. Only change to that will be where the game is held. That will be in San Diego. I'm not going to use a holiday bowl. Because then I don't want the holiday bowl decorations or whatever. Just the generic Pac-12. Just the generic Pac-12. Championship game situation. Reason for that is simple. It's a neutral site, and it's in the Pacific time zone, which is where the Pac-12, hence the name Pac-12 Championship. Pac-12 consists of teams mostly in the Pacific. Colorado and Utah, the only two teams not. Actually, Boise State, Colorado, Utah, and Boise State, the only three teams not in the Pacific. Either not in the Pacific time zone, or in the case of Arizona State, who only honor the Pacific time zone part of the year. So it makes perfect sense to have it. So it does not make any sense at all to have the Pac-12 championship in Denver. None. Mountain West, it makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Now, SEC, Texas and A&M being in the SEC. Not to worry, Oklahoma fans. You're still going to get that Red River rivalry just a little bit later on in the year. That's all. Or at least so it has been the case. Sun Belt. There you can see. Literally every school that lines the very southern border of the United States. So there's the custom conferences 2018. And one of my dynasties, I'll actually make that a separate video. See you Buffs. See you Buffs. All right. Okay. I'm not going to change the BCS Bowl tie-ins. No need to change that. Preseason. I think this is where I get to set up the recruiting board and all that. So go back and I'll review the game. And all of that. Okay, so let me see. I'll say the Dynasty, then I'll show you where I am with recruiting versus game management. See you Buffs. Okay. Coach Central. You can see I'm level 24. Means kind of want to get the next two upgrades in recruiting. And you can see I want to get the opener and the closer. Those are the two upgrades I want to get to that opener. Probably work on that first. Probably get the closer. I'll max out scouting. If I can get the royal treatment, that would be great too. These ones, the pipeline and the other one, the kitchen sink. If I can get those this year, great. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. What did? Colorado is only as good as you coach them to be. Make sure you help these young men succeed. Of course. And 10 wins. That's the target. Don't see any reason why I can't make that. All right, so what we're going to do in the next video, and we started at number 11. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Preseason polls have us number 11. Hopefully we can keep that. Hopefully. That would be really, 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 really nice. So anyway, those of you watching on Twitch, I will take we'll take a very short break while I go back and watch the first half. And then we'll be back in the second half with setting up the recruiting board, the depth chart, the schedules, and so on and so forth. Doing it this way just makes for faster uploading to YouTube. So with that, we will be right back. The stream will be stopped while I take care of this.